Hello, test. An interesting game coming here at the 17 DY Patil T20. I have with me both the captains. Indian Oil, I have Aditya Tare, and for Tatas, I have Sujit Naik for the toss. Well, I request umpire to give the coin for the toss, and let's begin. Tails is the call. Tails is top.
Uh, I'm calling for the toss.
Because both of you same point. What would be something different that you would like to do, or continue the same process?
No, sticking to the same process. A couple of changes in the team. Looking at the team combination that they have, we'll be looking at top in the table.
And you go in for?
Uh, if we've got one change, Varun Lavande comes in of Adok Chegde.
So you would like to bowl first?
Yes, we'll be bowling first.
Superb. Going up against Tata's will be challenging because again both of you have really very well in this tournament till now. Any particular game plan you have in your mind, or any change in the team?
Yeah, we've got a couple of changes because Ajinkya played for us last game and he's not available. So Arman comes, back into the playing 11, and of course Rohan, who played a match-winning innings, last game he misses out because of a slight niggle. So we have a young fast bowler Felix to come and replace him. So yeah, I mean, of course, a very good team, a very good squad. They've got a lot of depth in their, but interesting up today.
So batting first, what total comes to your mind? Because the earlier game also we saw a high score.
Of the tournament has been it's a track small round, so there's going to be a lot of runs scored. Of course, I would have loved to bowl as well first, but we try and put.
Well, all the best to both the teams, and may the best team win. News from the center is Tatas have elected to bowl first and have invited India to bat first. An interesting game coming in. Hello, hello. So the start of the first innings and immediately a boundary. Yashasvi Jaiswal playing that very smartly, just opening the face of the bat and guiding it towards the third man region. Arman Jafar and Yashasvi, the opening pair for Indian Oil. Tata's won the toss, decided to field first. Whereas during the toss, Aditya Tare said that the uh, the, the grounds are small, the wicket is good for the batters, and so you can see so many runs getting scored. Yashasvi and Arman. Yashasvi off the mark with that boundary. Siddharth once again, Arman on strike, guiding it towards the third man region. Well, in the previous match, Siddharth proved to be very impactful player, especially the death over that he was bowling. Very economical and took some wickets also during that. And this time onto the leg side. The good part is the ball's bouncing nicely. This time it was on the leg side. And this is the short ball that will go all the way for a square leg sixer. Yashasvi Jaiswal, fantastic batting right in the start of the innings, bit of a short length and just pulls it away towards the square leg region for a big sixer. Fantastic strike. Again, similar shot that he played on the very first ball of this innings. But this time the third man will be in control. 13 gone after the end of first over. And it's a Shardul Thakur now. Comes to the attack. Again, we've seen him getting good bounce on this particular wicket at the DY Patil University ground. So Shardul Thakur comes in to bowl the second one. Starts off well. Straight to the fielder, and a very good fielding. Yashasvi wanted to go for that run, rightly sent back by Arman. Didn't wanted to take that risky run. Arman says no. And just the start of the innings where Indian Oil and Tata's, they both are doing very well in this tournament. Tata at the top of the points at that point table, and on second number is Indian Oil. This time it's into the gap and it will go to the covers region for a boundary. Into the block hole. What a comeback. Well, no fast bowler loves to get smashed for a boundary like that or a sixer like that. Immediate reply of Shardul Thakur. Immediate. All smiles there in the end. And this is where he has been good at. This is where he has been absolutely good at throughout the tournament. Right from the first match, we've seen that extra bit of bounce from Shardul. Just loves to challenge the batsman. Fantastic start by Shardul. Doesn't matter if that there was a boundary in this over, but I think the rest of the deliveries, he's been absolutely spot on. The last ball again, half-hearted shot, but then it will be a single by the end of the over. A good over by Shardul, just 5 coming of it. Two overs have gone and it's 18 for no loss. This is straight down the ground. What a fantastic drive. Played it on the up, and look at the head position, the footwork and the swing of the bat. Got into his radar and out she goes. Marvelous sixer, big sixer. This time straight to the mid-off region, Sujit Naik, who's standing there. What a sixer. Look at that. Just love to see that again and again. What a shot. Well, he'll have to hurry. Sujit coming on the ball, but taken a good start, and that will be 25 runs on the scoreboard. Yashasvi Jaiswal already on 24. Arman Jafar taking things slow, giving more and more strike to Yashasvi. Siddharth already conceding 20 runs just in the second over. There's still more 3 to go. Is a long way in this over. Again, there will be a chase. There will be a chase, but the ball wins. Well, so boundary again. The first ball that you saw was a big 6. Then a dot ball, then a single, then a boundary. More 2 to go. These are the power play overs. Very important overs for both the teams, but batsmen enjoying themselves. And why not? Once again, we saw a beautiful shot towards the deep mid-wicket region. Undoubtedly, that was very well planned. He saw the bounce. He saw that there is a gap towards the deep mid-wicket region. All you have to do is just clear the 30-yard circle, and he did it very well. That will be a white ball. Even in the match previous to this one, the initial figures of Siddharth were not that great. Again, a typical batting track where the bowlers' figures just go in for a toss. But during his second spell, he was very impressive. This time it's in the air, and again a big one towards the deep mid-wicket region. One bounce into the boundary rope. After the end of 3 overs, it's 38 for no loss. Again, a very good start by Indian Oil, and a start that any team loves to have, especially on a batting track like this. And this is not the first match that we've seen getting flying starts in the power play overs. Now, Shardul has been very economical in his first over. Of course, bit of an experience that backs him up. playing at an international level, and then when you play prestigious tournaments like this, of course youngsters also have a lot to learn from them. And Shardul has gone through these many of these situations where the batsmen are hitting all across the ground at many international matches, and probably that is the experience that backs him up. Even in the last match, we saw him scoring a nice 45 runs innings, where the top order and the middle order were not doing that great, and he was the man of the match in the match couple of days before this. So many situations like this he has handled, and he has handled the pressure games as well. Straight down the ground. This time it's no looking back. You can only ask someone to give the ball back from the boundary. Fantastic shot. Not much to do on the ball, not much movement on the ball. Straight down the ground. Fantastic boundary towards the long off region. And it is the one common pattern that we have seen in all these matches, that if one batsman is attacking from one end, usually the batsman who is standing at the non-striker's end, even he is a very good attacker of the ball, but suddenly becomes silent, and they start complimenting each other. But meanwhile, this is another brilliant shot. Oh, marvelous cricket. Well, if that ball with that bounce reached to the first floor, even Yashasvi was equivalent to reach to that first floor and hit it. Look at the bounce there. And look at the height on which he's playing that shot. Look at that. Just gave the ball that direction, but it is important to connect. This time he's gone for one more. And it's right in the DJ console. You will need some time to find that ball. Two back-to-back sixes, started with a boundary. Expensive over till now. More three to go in this one. Gets a single. Well, actually, the real test is after those power play overs. I think power play overs are too early to predict any future of any game. But I think it's the real test that comes in after those power play overs. Where the match goes, where it moves, how many wickets do you get, how do you capitalize on those wickets, how do you keep the score in control. Lot of these angles in which you have to think, and you have to dig deep into that. 55 runs. Straight to the fielder. And also the end of the over. So pretty expensive for that. 2 overs, Shardul concedes 22 runs, 55 runs on the scoreboard after the end of 4. Aditya Dhumal comes to the attack. The one who got the breakthrough in the earlier match. The hunt of wickets begin as soon as the spinners have gotten in the power play over. And he's very good at getting those early breakthroughs. Aditya Dhumal. Even in the last match when the Pacers were having a tough time, Sujit Naik got Aditya Dhumal and he got the first wicket as well. And from there on, it all kind of synced very well. But still they had a long score to chase. And a brilliant 45 knock by Shardul Thakur in the previous match. This one's in the air. Oh my God. All three thought that there will be someone who will be taking that catch. The mid-on fielder, the mid-off fielder and the long-off fielder. They all three were puzzled and eventually the ball falling in no man's land. Aditya cannot believe it. But it was a good breakthrough that they could have got. Straight to Sujit. Well, can't believe with that catch. I mean, how many of them went for it? The ball goes in the air. Now there is a man who is coming from long on or long off. There is another one coming from mid off. This time he's gone towards the boundary. Aditya Dhumal had a good chance for that breakthrough, but the catch went down and well, he still have to continue. 7 runs of that. This time the batter goes towards the deep mid-wicket region and the ball will disappear into the trees. Atif comes to the attack, starts off with a Yorker. Last over of this power play. "68 runs for no loss." Could have got the breakthrough in the previous over. Straight down the ground, straight to Sujit. No run there. That will be a white ball. Full toss ball in the air, and Atif strikes the very first over that he bowls, and he strikes. So the first breakthrough comes here. 69 for 1. Early breakthrough in the last over of that power play. Good catch there by Sujit. But Atif striking the chords right. And now they will want to pressurize the new batsman in Siddesh Lad. 69 for 1 as Siddesh comes to the crease. Try for another Yorker, extra bit of pace, that lower bounce. '69 for 1. Arman Zafar still there at the crease. It was Yashasvi who was caught by Sujit Naik. Wants to go for the second one. He will have to hurry. Manages to get the second one as well in time. It's the end of 6 overs and it's 71 for 1. Well, 6 overs have gone and it's 71 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Aditya Dumal continues from the other end. Interesting to watch what's going to happen next because they've just got the wicket. Will they getting another one? They got Aditya Dumal on the other end. So it will be interesting to watch. Can Aditya Dumal strike again? There was a chance in the first over where the catch went very high. But then again, it fell in no man's land because three players went for it and eventually no one knew who's going to catch that one. Gets a single. Bit of a chase there for the fielder. Does it well. Just a single. Fantastic fielding. Great commitment from the fielder there. Aditya Dumal again. Very batsman will have to play carefully to him. He's a very good bowler and especially the variations. They keep on surprising you time and again. End of 7 overs and it's 76 for 1. Seventy-one for 76 for 1. Saurabh comes into ball. Well, a good start there by Saurabh. And this is where spin bowling has changed things quite a few occasions. This time it's a wide ball going away from the leg stump. 81 for 1. Siddesh Lad and Arman Zafar. Both of them rock steady on the crease. Oh, that's an inside edge and missed by the keeper. That will go for a boundary. So it's 90 for 1 after the end of 8. Siddesh Lad and Arman Zafar, both of them at the crease. Well, now here on they will be looking to build this partnership that is very much required. Aditya Dumal to continue from the other end. He's trusting his spinners to once again get him a breakthrough. Sujit Naik. This time that will travel for a third man boundary. Well, Aditya Dumal has to pick a wicket here because the partnership is looking good. And he especially got in to break this, knowing that he's a good wicket taker. He's been put onto the job by the captain Sujit. Very close to that 100 mark for Indian Oil. Just 4 away from that century score. Well, all credit to the way Yashasvi started his innings with Arman Zafar. Both of them looked very dangerous, but then an easy catch to Sujit Naik, bowled by Atif, got that first breakthrough. Straight to the bowler once again. Saurabh continuing with his second one. Little bit expensive on the first one, but spinners have been really busy on their job. Wants to get a wicket here. This time he goes on the top, and that will be a big six. Lightening all the shades, Siddesh Lad. Oh, that one's in the air. Did he nick it? Did he nick it? A wonderful work behind the stumps. So that's Arman Zafar, a big wicket. Arman Zafar out on 45. What a catch there by the keeper. Arman Zafar going for that reverse sweep. Look at that. Oh, oh, first he became the wall to stop that one, and then this catch. Absolutely magnificent work behind the stumps. Ricky, the new man in, with Siddesh Lad at the non-striker's end. Well, that's a close one. A half-hearted appeal by the captain, but then it's the end of a very good over. Good skills by the keeper that we saw behind the stumps. Oh, that was moving way outside the off stump, and so that half-hearted appeal. End of the over, and it's 106 for 2 after end of 10. Again, straight down the ground, this time towards the long on region, gets a single. Straight to Sujit. 107 for 2. Ricky Bhui, the new man in, goes on to the back foot again. Once again, it is to Sujit. Last over for Aditya Dhumal. Came in at a stage where they needed someone to put a speed breaker to those free-flowing runs. Once again, keeper has been very active. Sufyan Sheikh, very quick to knock off the bails, and very quick for that catch in the previous over. Straight to the fielder. Good over by Aditya, this one. 3 dot balls, just 3 runs of this first 5 that is bowled, and 1 last to go, and 1 last for him in this spell. Could have got 1 wicket, and that will be the end of Aditya Dhumal's spell, and it will be 11 gone and 109 for 2. Saurabh continues from the other end. Straight to Shardul at the long off region, gets a single. He's got them to many good situations in the game where they desperately needed a wicket, and Shoaib has striked. He's striked on the in the previous over also, but all thanks to Sufyan Sheikh behind the stumps. This time goes straight, but will find the man there. Gets a single. Siddesh Lad on strike now. 16 of 15 that is faced. Again charges, but on his follow through he stops that one. Ricky Bhui and Siddesh Lad. This one's in the air. Oh, he dived. He dived at the right time. The ball just pops out of his hand at the last moment. Gets a couple of runs. A very good try there. End of 12 overs, and it's 115 for 2. 115 for 2. Now it's Sujit Naik, the captain, comes to the center at the bowling end. Starts off pretty well. Got a good height. So the release also of the ball also is very swift. Uses those shoulders to his full strength. Wants to go for the second one, but this has been an impressive fielding at the deep covers. That is a big one. No need to run for it. You can only be a spectator. Mid wicket welcomes that sixer. Small grounds and good batting track. 122 now for 2. They have started to accelerate the score. Siddesh Lad this time. This time it's a long chase for the fielder. Again he does well at the deep. Couple of runs there for Siddesh. Again smashed it towards the covers. Gets a single. Had a lot of room to play that one. I think the projected score here somewhere is looking at 185 odd runs. Unless there is massive power hitting that we will we might witness in the last 3 or 4 overs. That will be a game changer. But at the moment, I think Indian Oil is playing pretty well. It's the end of 13th over, 1-6 from that over that we saw, 125 for 2. Ten runs of that last over from Sujit. So Atif will be brought back, who bowled the last over of the power play and gave away just 3 runs, very economical, especially when you're bowling a power play over, picking up a wicket. So he's been brought to the attack to get one more breakthrough, get a wicket here, get things rolling for Tatas. Starts off with a dot ball. Well, this time it's a thick edge, and that will travel for a third man boundary. Good start of the innings by Indian Oil. But then I think the middle phase was an upper hand by Tata's. Now again, Indian Oil is trying to get into that zone because again Siddesh Lad, 32 of that 23 that he's played. Good start by him. 130 for 2. Full toss ball again. Didn't quite time that very well. Very well. Gets a single. The 17th year of this DY Patil T20 Cup. And both these teams have won both the matches, standing as the first two teams on the table points. Tata's taking the number 1 spot and Indian Oil on the second spot. Both getting 4 points each. Atif again has been very impressive today. 132 for 2. Lovely. Lovely over by Atif. Couple of good deliveries to start, and then that big one. Again onto the offside. This time he will go towards the third man boundary. Siddesh Lad, pretty impressive. Again goes for that pull shot. One bounce straight to the fielder. This time he goes big, and that will be straight down the ground for a sixer. Ricky charges down. $149 for two after the end of 15. Siddesh Lad playing on 44 of just 29 that he's faced. Ricky for another 13. We saw a sixer in the previous over by him. Straight down the ground, right on the side screen. So it's a Shard. Siddhartha comes back to the attack. Pretty expensive in the first spell that he bowled. 34 runs that he gave in the 2 overs initially. But now he will be primarily bought to get a breakthrough. Economical overs, getting wickets will be the focus. But this time a wonderful strike. Ricky strikes with one more sixer towards the fine leg region. comes into the position very early, and that goes all the way towards that deep fine leg sixer. This one's in the air. The player coming under it will fall short. Was in the air for a long time, but even the player who was coming from backward point had a lot of ground to cover, just falling short. Couple of runs at it again. 157 for 2 now. Siddesh Lad on strike, playing on 45. Bit of a change in pace. Straight down the ground towards the covers region. You have a man there. 158 for 2. Just a single, but now the focus will be how they finish, because even in the previous match we saw 178 run as a chase, but here they will be at least looking to get over 185 or so. This time straight down the ground. Time for another sixer. This back of the length delivery, slow one, and he picks that up straight down the ground. Onto the pads. It's a close appeal. Gets a single. I think there was a bit of a bat on it, but anyways, in the end, 16 overs have been bowled, and it's 165 for 2. Atif comes back to the attack. 2 overs, just 10 runs conceded. Took a wicket. Well, he'll get away with that. 165 for 2, 26 of just 20 balls that he faced. But especially those three sixes. He's very good at clearing that straight down the ground. Will find a fielder this time. Siddesh Lad comes on strike. That's a no ball given and a free hit as well. Fantastic bowling by Atif. Extra bit of pace there on that one. Once again, great bowling there by Atif. He's in full swing today. That one run of that no ball. After that, he's adding that extra bit of pace. All fired up, all charged up today. Full toss ball this time put away in the gaps by Siddesh Lad. And gets his half century as well. Four boundaries, two sixes. And what a half century. Full toss ball, and it's a danger if you are going to bowl full toss at this point in time to Siddesh Lad. $175 for 2, and those two full toss balls were nicely played away by Siddesh Lad for those boundaries. A wonderful half century by him. One more into the gap, and this will. Oh, what a stop! Absolutely brilliant commitment on the field. End of 17 overs, and it's 177 for 2. More 3 to go. So Shardul Thakur comes to the attack, and if he's going to bowl this one, probably he's the one going to be bowling the 20th also, because he has 2 overs left. Oh, this is in the air. Now we'll have to see what umpire's decision is going to be. He's going to give it a no ball. Yes, it is a surprising bouncer above the waist height. Probably that extra bit of pace that he wanted to add. That's surprising, and that's above the waist height. Short of the length delivery, a good bouncer in the end. What a fielding! Just a single. A full toss ball again. We'll have to see. Is that above the waist height? I don't think so. Another bouncer, but this time a clever cricket. Siddesh Lad. That's into the stands. A big one. Well, that's a wicket. Siddesh Lad, after a marvelous 67 runs off just 39 that he faced, he is gone. Aditya Tare comes to the center. Shardul Thakur's first ball to Aditya Tare and he scores. Eighteen overs have gone, just two more to come. 197 closer to the 200 mark, and won't be surprised if they cross another 20-25 odd runs. Full toss ball straight down the ground and one more sixer. Well, the bowling figures are very dangerous when it's a batting track. 54 runs conceded, and he has a whole over. That to the last one to go. More 5 deliveries. That's a wide ball. Aditya Tare with that sixer in the previous over the last delivery to Shardul Thakur. 204 now. Just the last over, last 5 deliveries remaining. And that's a big appeal. The wicket keeper is confident. Umpire says it has been grounded. It was bat first, not ground first. Is what the umpire says. But the keeper thinks otherwise. It was ground first and then it was bat first. And that's gone straight down the ground for a long off boundary. 209 now for 3 and more 2 to go in this over. Onto the leg side, the attempt will be for 2, but that dive and that commitment on field only allowed the batsman to go for a single. And the last ball of this first innings. Last ball of this 19th over. There's one more over to go. Not the end of first innings. One more over to go after this. This is in the air and will go long, long and forever. One last over to go in this first innings. 216 for 3. This one's in the air. Will fall short of Sujit. Just a single. Straight down the ground. Will that be caught? Yes, an easy one for Shardul. Ravikant Shukla is the new man in. He will not have any time to settle down, but he has to go from ball 1. Atif, very impressive spell today by him. Short of the length delivery, just pulled away into the gap, and that will go for a boundary. Atif with more 3 to go in this over. Just a boundary and that single with a wicket and more 3 to go. 221 for Indian Oil. Finds a Yorker length delivery. Oh, what a shot. What a skill. What a technique. And that will be an run out on the last ball. 225 for 4. starts off with the second innings with a white ball. 226, a massive total to win this game for Tata's. Indian Oil doing very well at the bowling end. All that they have to do is keep bowling those perfect line to the batsman and then pick up wickets as well in regular intervals, because they have a big total, so there is always going to be a run rate pressure that they have to achieve. Meanwhile, Tata again failing in many areas to not restrict the opposition to a lower score. Again, it's a batting track, so the team who bats first always has that advantage of scoring a big total, and that's exactly what Indian Oil did. Tata's now coming back in the second innings. What will be their batting strategy? Varun Lavande and Akarshit Gomel. This time, what a shot! Just giving the ball that direction. What a sixer that we saw on the previous delivery. Picked up very early, and that was a fantastic. Just a single. Fantastic sixer in that very first over. The ball moving towards the leg, picks it up very early and into the square leg boundary. Fantastic six. This time he goes straight down the ground, and that will be clearing quite a bit of a distance. Well, that covered quite a distance, and it is going to be a difficult task to search the ball. What a shot by Varun Lavande. And a perfect start by Tatas as well. 2 sixes, two remarkable shots, I would say. And this is the third one in the same direction. Felix facing the heat. 22 of that first. Straight down the ground, onto the front foot, and there she goes, again disappearing into the trees behind the side screen. On the very second over, a spinner being bought after that first over, and the way batsmen were attacking the pacers. I mean, it was just the first over of Felix, and in that over only, the captain decided that I will be bowling a spin bowler from the other end. Will he continue the pacers from next over is something that we'll have to wait and watch, but immediate plan of action is get a spinner. Varun Lavande with those three big sixes. What a start by him. And he goes for another one, this time towards the longer boundary. Almost into the commentary box. 29 runs. Trying to go for that one. Siddesh Lad coming on the ball. Misses it, and they get an easy run. Well, there is a man in the deep on that leg side towards the mid-wicket region. And gets a single easily. 26 of just 6 balls that he's faced. Varun Lavande. Another single. Rahul Sawant. Shot of the length delivery picked up. Will that travel? And yes, it does. Square leg boundary welcomes that sixer. Oh, this one's not quite hit middle of the bat, and it will be an easy catch. Eyes on the ball and nicely judged. Wicket number one falls down, and Varun Lawande returns back to the dugout. .38 for one in just the third over, and the first wicket falling down. Varun Lawande, who was looking so good in the center, mistimed that shot and paid the price for it. A good catch in the end. Indian Oil getting the first man. A very important wicket. Anand and Akarshit. Anand just joins Akarshit to the crease. Quick single there. But he's doing the right thing in. He's giving Akarshit the strike, who spent some more time on the crease. Anand equally is a very good hard hitter of the ball. But has just come to the crease, so even he will like to settle himself and then start knocking over those big ones that he is always known for. Straight down to the man and only gets a single. "41 for 1" after the end of 3, and it's an interesting start by Indian Oil as well. After that wicket went down, they are now wanting to use this momentum to even create some more additional pressure onto Tatas. Good set of batsmen. I think it's still a long batting to come in. Anand and Akarshit. 41 for 1. Very close. But that's going to be an overthrow. No backup. Eventually, where there was no run, they got 2. No cover. And then that throw. 43 of 1. And in just the 4th over, Junaid Khan the bowler, Akarshit Gomel and Anand. It's Anand on strike now. Just a quick cheeky single there. 226 runs to win this game. It's going to be a long chase, but they're trying to utilize the power play overs as much as they can. Well, Akarshit and Varun Lawande started off very well. Varun with those massive sixes, that power hitting that he did. But eventually, that one wrong shot and he's back into the dugout. But then to continue, it's Anand and Akarshit. This time it's in the air. Will he clear the third man? No, it's wicket number 2 gone for Tata. Another batsman into the dugout. So wicket number 2 goes for Tata. First it was Varun Lawande and then it was Akarshit Gomel. 2 big wickets for Tata. Falls down and Shardul Thakur promoted up the order. Comes early to bat. Short of the length delivery, trying to play that towards the covers region. But again, the ball getting some height, good bounce on the ball. Didn't quite come onto that one pretty early. This time didn't quite hit it. Where he wanted to place that. Well, just wanted to push it to the gap, but it just stayed up for a long time, and thankfully there was no short man who to catch that one. Otherwise, it could have been a danger one for Tatas again. 2 early wickets, and they don't want to lose another one. This time wants to slice that out towards the backward point, straight to the fielder. Another dot the ball. And it's also the end of 4 overs for 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. Still a 206 runs to win. A big target to chase here. Four overs have been bowled and it's 45 for 2. There's still more 2 overs to go of that power play. Haven't really utilized that power play overs. It looked very easy when Varun Lawande and Akarshit Gomel was playing. Akarshit was still silent, but it was Varun Lawande who was hitting that ball all across the stadium. But then again, how you make it big is another aspect to this game. Goes towards the backward point region, gets a single. Aditya Tare behind the stumps. There is a short third man. There is a short covers, short extra covers. And there is a mid on, there is a mid off, there is a short deep covers. Inside edge, and that's racing away towards the boundary. No chance for anyone to stop that one. 50 up for Tatas in just the fifth over. A thick inside edge, and it's gone for a boundary. Whoa. Extra bit of pace straight to the keeper. Wonderful to see that ball jumping from that pitch straight, landing into the hands of the keeper. The fifth over. It's just one over after that of power play that is still remaining. But oh, this one's in the air, and will that be caught? Yes. Another wicket falls down. Tata in great trouble. It's Anand, and the third wicket down. So Raj Waghela replaces as an impact player for Siddharth Raut. They need a strong batting partnership that has to go on. Three early wickets for Tatas, and things look a little difficult for them. Raj Waghela joins Shardul Thakur in the centre. Atif Seth getting that wicket, 2 wickets for him. And that's a great breakthrough that he's given for his team. Straight to the fielder, bullseye is what was required. "51" after the loss of 3 wickets, 3 early wickets. Oh, this one's gonna hurt badly. This one's gonna hurt badly on his own follow through. Well, if it is on the shoes, then it's okay. Otherwise, it was hit like a bullet. 5 overs have been bowled, and it's 51 for 3. Well, this time he gets some movement on the ball. An in swinger. Straight landing in the hands of the keeper. Junaid Khan, who picked up that one wicket. Again, economical bowling in the power play. And I think other than Atif in power play especially, and even Aditya Dhumal was introduced during the power play, we didn't see that many economic spells from the bowlers. Of course, and this is the similar pattern that we've seen in most of the matches. The pace bowlers have taken the maximum attack, the maximum run that have come from is from paces. I mean, on an average, I'm talking. I'm not talking specifically match related, but on an average, if you see that pacers have really gone for too many runs in the last 4 5 days of this tournament that we've been watching. The throw is at the right end, but the batsman is even faster to reach that crease, that danger end. Junaid Khan. Pacers have done an excellent job keeping up, understanding the batting track. They've done their job 100%. But if it's a batting track, the batsman always has that advantage with him. This time it's again not the place where he wanted to hit it. A thick top edge goes in the air and wicket number 4 falls down. Shardul Thakur. Another casualty for Tatas. 4 wickets down only for 52. So Sujit Naik comes to the attack. Straight down the ground. That's a good shot, but equally a good stop. Got some hand on it. Only will get a single there. One bounce straight to the fielder. That will be the end of another good over. 6 overs have been 6 overs have been bowled, and it's 53 for 4. Starts off the over with a dot ball. Felix, who was very expensive in that first over, and I remember the very first over that he bowled, and Varun Lavande hit him some big shots. And he's just been reintroduced in this innings for his second spell. Sujik Naik with another single. 4 early wickets for Tatas in the power play itself. Not a great start for Tatas today. Is the fight between Indian Oil and Tatas. Two good teams coming in front of each other. Both of them previously played 2-2 matches and have won both of them. So this will be an interesting contest. Who wins this? Didn't try to hit it too hard, just a single. And I think this is the right move again, just to go for those singles, spend some time on the crease. We haven't seen a long partnership till now, other than the first one where Varun scored maximum runs. Then it was Akarshit who was trying to hit those big shots, but then again got out very early. Even Shardul Thakur with that mistimed shot got out very early. Came in early to bat today. And the only reason the captain must have sent him is just go out there, take advantage of the power play overs, get big runs, get the run rate on a certain pace out here. Trying to pull that away, but that will be a wide. As soon as he saw that the ball is moving towards the leg side, he stopped that one. Took the bat completely off the ball. Shot of the length delivery, good bouncer. Another single. And more 13 overs to be bowled after this very long chase, especially when you're looking at a target of 226. Right now, they should be easily having around 70-80 odd runs to be in par with that run rate that is escalating on every ball. Because if you don't keep releasing the pressure, or if you don't keep the run rate at par, then it is always going to show you an inflation after every over. And once it inflates beyond a point, then it's very difficult to bring it down. So those 2-3 overs has to be very good overs before that 15 overs for the batsmen, for the Tatas. Even if they get 2 good overs from here on, probably uh, uh, before that run rate really starts making a huge difference. End of 7 overs and it's 58 for 4. Raj Wagela comes in as an impact player for Siddharth Raut. Now, how much impact is it going to create after him coming in? Is something that we'll have to wait and watch. 7 overs bowled out, 58 for 4. Amir Ghani comes to the attack. This one's in the air now. Only question is that connected well? No, it's not. Wicket number 5 falls down for Tatas. That's hit nicely towards the deep mid wicket region. Couple of runs gets added to the total. This one's hit like a rocket. That will go for a boundary. Apurva Wankhede comes in the center and has come with an intention to hit it big. Straight down the ground. This time he finds a long on boundary. Well, this is the kind of power hitting that is needed. Well, this is the kind of power hitting that is required at the moment to get that run rate at par. Because if one end is attacking, the other end, the batsman at the other end can be a little less aggressive. But if both start hitting those big shots, then chances of those early wickets are even possible till now. Very good change of pace and the line going right around the wicket. End of another good over. 8 gone and it's 68 for 5. Yashasvi Jaiswal comes to the attack, missed by everyone, the batsman, the wicket keeper, everyone. Not quite happy. And that will go for a boundary. Yashasvi Jaiswal started off very well with his bat in the earlier innings. Trying to cut that towards the third man region. Straight to the keeper this time. Rolls the ball and this time Sujit will find a gap. That goes for a boundary. Oh, again trying to move away from the batsman. Completely beaten that in pace as well. Straight to the fielder again. Again the same area and gets one more boundary. That's the end of ninth over, and it's 80 for the loss of 5 wickets. Apurva Wankhede and Sujit Naik. Change in the bowling again. Apurva Wankhede strikes a big sixer middle of the bat, and that's gone over the long on boundary. A very powerful hit. It's 86 for 5 now. Just the first ball of that 10th over. Getting welcome with that sixer. Amir Ghani, 16 runs conceded. Just the second over. This time onto the pads. He plays it towards the mid-wicket region. Gets a single. Rotates the strike immediately. Goes on to the back foot. Very good at hitting those gaps. Now someone has to take responsibility of that chase. 226, two good batsmen in the center. But 5 wickets that we saw very early in the innings, and I think 4 wickets went in that power play overs itself. The start was good, but it just now this ship is facing a lot of thunders. It is facing a lot of icebergs. How you will sail smoothly from that storms that you have already seen is a challenge. And another wicket falls down. Wicket number 6. 6 wickets gone for 88. 226 runs. A Mount Everest to climb. A Mount Everest to climb, and 6 wickets have fallen in climbing that. Siddesh Lad will pick that up, and also end of 10 overs, it's 89 for 6. '89 for 6. 10 overs have gone, and Indian Oil currently having the upper hand on this game. 4 wickets more to go, and it will be the end of innings for Tata. But they're not going to be easy again. Tata has a big batting lineup. Lots of batters yet to come in. A quick single that is required. Bullseye could have been a little risky for Sujit Naik. Could have been a chance of another casualty. That's a good bouncer. Just moved away for a moment, Sujit Naik. Respecting a good bouncer. But eventually, at the back of the mind, he will be a captain with many things in his mind. 6 early wickets. And then a mammoth of runs to be chased. Not too many balls remaining in this game now. Just 58 deliveries to come at you. In the air, and he's gone. Big wicket for Tata. Sujit Naik back in the dugout. Wanted to clear the 30-yard circle. The man standing was ready to take the catch. Another big wicket. Sujit Naik gone for 12. The top order, the middle order have been completely destroyed by Indian Oil bowlers. Sujit Naik, a big wicket, giving away an easy catch. Wicket number 7 falls down. Goes towards the third man. Another single. So Arjun Davi comes in as an impact player to replace Ricky Bui for Indian Oil. Atit Seth will be a very happy man today, picking up 3 wickets for just 17 runs. This one's in the air, and that's gone long, long way to sixer. Sufyan Sheikh and Saurabh. Short of the lane delivery, but again nicely just directing the ball towards the deep fine leg region. Another boundary. Hundred and one after the end of 11 overs. It's still 54 balls remaining, and 125 runs more to get. But the only concern here with Tata's is they've lost 7 wickets. And the other thing is you can't keep quiet for a long time. You have to get those boundaries, sixes, singles, doubles will keep the scorecard ticking. But what you really want to reduce that run rate is these kind of boundaries. If they flow in time and again, then it will be a different situation for Tatas. Sufyan Sheikh goes for another one, but this time he will find the man. The call is for two. No. Could have easily got 2 runs actually. Bit of a misfield there. But he still don't want to take a risk, and it is fair for him to not go for that second one because they've lost 7 wickets, and both of them are playing really well, so they don't want to take any risk. This time the call is going to be for 2, but again they will have to settle in for 1. Sufyan Sheikh right away saying no to Saurabh. Rahul Sawant, the bowler. 16 runs that he's conceded, and it's the second over that he is bowling for individualistic. Well, after some point of time, you will have to hit the ball out of the park. Is that another casualty? Yes, it's wicket number 8. Saurabh departs. Aditya Dhumal is the new man in. End of 12 overs, it's 108 for 8. Well, again, a mistimed shot. Player coming under it. Will he be able to catch it? Wicket number 9 goes down. A wonderful catch in the end. Wicket number 9 falls down. Sufyan Sheikh back. The last man in is Atif and Aditya. Oh, that's. Well, it's a half hearted appeal, but it's still a good chance to take. Aditya is for sure smiling on that appeal. Yashasvi Jaiswal. Well, that will be lucky enough for Aditya Dhumal and will race away for a boundary. Thirteen overs gone and it's 113 for 9. For 9. And this is a thick edge that's gone towards the third man region. Good save in the end. Gets a single. Now it's Aditya Dhumal who comes to the strike. Another single. Arjun Dani. Well, this time it's a top edge again, but was in the air for quite some time. Just one wicket to go, and it's the body language that you can see. Indian Oil pretty relaxed. Good strike for a single. Well, I think it's just some costly runs that went in the power play overs, and then it was the early wickets that fell in the power play overs. So the whole game, even in the first innings and second innings, was the power play that mattered a lot. Indian Oil predominating the innings, both in the power plays. 118 for 9 runs. Atif and Aditya, the last pair of batsmen. Slow one, and that will be another single. End of 14 overs, it's 119 for 9. That's straight down the ground, but another good fielding. And it's blocked from all ends, right from fielding to taking timely wickets to scoring runs. Everything that's a mix of some good innings and some good performances that we have seen in the first innings and then in the second innings. This one's in the air, and that will clear all the way. It will go for a big six. So it was Yashasvi Jaiswal who started off this innings with 43. Then it was Arman Zafar adding another 45. Siddesh Lad a brilliant half century with 67 runs. Ricky Bhui adding another 46. So the top order has performed very well. Akarshit Gomel, then it was Anand Bias, Shardul Thakur, Raj Waghela, Sujit Naik, Apurva Wankhede, Saurabh, and now it's Sufyan and Aditya Dumal. Then it was Sufyan Sheikh to go, and now it's Aditya Dumal and Atif Atarwala who were playing. And that's all out for Tata's end of the innings on 132. A whooping 93 runs win here by Indian Oil, and what a fantastic win by you guys. Congratulations. And I'm with the star player of the match, Siddesh Lad. 67 runs that he scored off just 40 balls that he's faced. Siddesh, you were enjoying that innings out there in the center.
Yes, I think we got a very good start. Yashashvi and Arman, they gave us a good start. Uh, my role in the team was to play till the end, and that's what I tried because it was stopping a bit when I went to bat. So I took my time initially, and later on I tried to accelerate.
Was the message very clear that we have to go and go 200 plus?
No, we know, it's a comparatively small ground than what we play in the stadium. 200 is a 200 plus is a good score here. We always had that in our mind, but then we just reacted to the ball. That's it.
Well, almost a decade now in your first class career, and you're playing at the home of cricket, the 17 DY Patil T20. How's been the experience?
No, the experience has been, fantastic because I have been playing DY Patil since last 10, 12 years now. And, the facilities they provide, you can see the outfield, the wicket. We really enjoy playing here and we wait for this tournament. We are the defending champions last year and we want to, defend our title now.
Well, congratulations to you on this one, and all the best for your upcoming matches.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Siddesh Lad, the star player of this match. And once again, congratulations to Indian Oil, who won by 93 runs. Thank you.